for competition, to Moose's point, going from 4 to 3 carriers. First off, we have 4 carriers. Never count out Charlie. Second off, second off, again, it's not necessarily encouraging competition or drastic change in the industry. It's more just the major carriers want you in their walled garden, right? They're seeing how successful Apple is with this model. So again, if you're gonna be paying $10 a month and your next upgrade to the new hot flagships in 2 months, why would you leave? So I'm expecting that there might be a good amount of customers that end up getting this. I feel like the reps at the stores and online, they'll be ready to upsell customers to it, as compared to T-Mobile, where they're saying, hey, pay $100 a month, get this expensive plan that includes the upgrades. With AT&T, it's as simple as $10 a month, upgrade when you want, get the phone you want. That's really smart compared to the other company strategies. Even Spectrum, I think they're doing it pretty well just because their plan is super cheap. For a limited time, they're kind of doing the Sprint and US Cellular thing where they just discount like crazy to get customers. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but AT&T's definitely doing it the smartest.
Let's ask Zero Cool. Zero Cool, if you had to kind of evaluate the two proposed ways to do this, a more expensive plan that includes it, $100, or pick your plan and just pay for the add-on, $10. You know, who do you think nailed it? Is it T-Mobile with the plan, or is it AT&T with the add-on?
I think it's T-Mobile, and the reason why I say that is because the add-ons, the fees can always increase with the add-ons. I mean, is it going to be $15?
Good point. Yeah.
The carriers are like are like car salesmen.
I know where you're going with this, man. Keep going.
If you pay 33% of your car, we'll give you free balloons. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's just this. The sucky part about this is, this is why I say T-Mobile plan is better. You got the $10 for turbo, $10 for your phone upgrade, $10 to go into Mexico now. You're like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
When's it gonna end?
It's like when you go to the taco joint and you got to check all the boxes for what you want in your taco.
I know.
You keep on checking the boxes. $10.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think this has something to do with Hans and the add-ons over there at Verizon? How everything's $10? I mean,
and again, charge $10 for hot sauce. That's right. So.
But you're not paying $10 for the Gators, though.
Now, wait a minute.
Verizon's already
He's about to go full.
I have been quiet.
Take over. Go ahead.
I have been quiet for the entire show. I didn't even call in when it first started because I wanted to do something a little new tonight. I have let y'all talk. I have let y'all bloviate. How the heck is this Verizon's fault, yo? So you mean to tell me now all of a sudden the industry is following Verizon? I thought Verizon was the one who was coming up third.
Verizon's the only one not doing a anytime upgrade now because AT&T, T-Mobile, and Spectrum are offering it now. So Verizon's the only one not doing it.
Looking in,
yeah. So they're probably gonna act next.
Is that what was just said? What was the question from Sneed? Are they trying to do this like Verizon with the whole perks picture? Now wait a minute.
Well, Verizon's with the add-ons, but it's not the content you get in the add-ons.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what Sneed said, not what you're talking about. I'm talking about what Sneed said. I'm talking about the question that Sneed asked. That's all.
It doesn't. Doesn't it have the Verizon structure vibes to it?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Yes, it does. It does have that vibe because it allows the customer to choose and it provides the choice, which is what people say they want. But as soon as you do it, all of a sudden, that's not what they want anymore.
Now, which company is not giving them choice? They're basically boxing them into the plan.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's T-Mobile, which is what the consumer said that they didn't want. But again, you listen to the consumer on Tuesday, it's going to be different than what they want on Saturday. They don't know what they want.
My gosh.
They really don't know. It's the truth. It changes.
Well,
it changes
Dish
with the wind.
Dish is also pulling that with the infinite access plan, free phone every year.
Yeah. $60 max for the service and the $60 for the service and the phone, right?
Yep, and it's a free upgrade to the newest model every year with trading in your current one.
How well is that plan selling for Dish?
Well, they're flirting for Dish.
Yeah, they're flirting with bankruptcy every year. Look, listen, man.
They are.
At the end of the day, I believe what I'm saying holds validity. Again, it is very difficult to stay on the same par with the customer because, again, the customer, they change their minds with the wind collectively. Again, the customers have said that they've wanted choice, and it sounds to me, copying Verizon, to Sneed's point, AT&T comes out with this and says, hey, pick whatever plan. If you want this as an option, you can choose it. Sort of like a perk. Maybe they should have provided a works cited. I don't know. Sounds like a bibliography would be worth it to me, but hey, that's just me.
Hey, Pegasus, thank you for the super chat. He said $10 from Mexico. Please explain. I think AT&T includes Mexico on all their plans. I don't think they ice out anybody for that access because they have a native network there. So I think you're covered.
Verizon does too now. Verizon also includes roaming in Mexico and Canada for free on all plans. And they are kind of already responding to this whole next up thing because, like I was saying on the last show, Sneed, they have this thing called the loyalty upgrades for legacy customers. Like, say you have 5G Play More, 5G Do More, 5G Get More. Mm-hmm. You can come in. I had a customer today that came in and had an iPhone 11, and they were able to get $830 off without trading anything in, and all they had to do was move to the ultimate plan, which was
they are really trying to get them off those old plans, man. Jesus,
they should just rename the plans to like, I used to have more, now I have less plans, now I don't have anything planned.
Well,
no 5G plus.
Those plans were complained about by the consumer for the longest time. Again, go back. It is recorded. You can listen to it on Sneed's podcasts. When 5G Get More, Play More, Do More were out there, people complained about those plans like crazy. Now all of a sudden, what you just said sticks. Of course, everybody's saying they didn't. Nobody's raising their hands.
Where
Plenty of people complain. Plenty of people. Sneed, you have an entire an entire database.
Why were they
full of podcasts?
I don't remember any complaints when those happened. I made a whole entire piece of content praising them.
Stop it! There were plenty of complaints about those plans.
They were complaining. Nobody wanted. No, they're like, why am I getting the Disney bundle? I don't want that. I don't need it.
Exactly.
And now that it's an extra add-on, people still complain about it.
That's why I'm saying it's a moving target. You really don't know, which is why, to Sneed's point, allowing customers to do a la carte, pick and choose what perks they want seems to work the best. And it looks to me like AT&T agrees, because who did they quote unquote copy? This is a perk, right?
I think it's more so the companies that were already doing the upgrades, not as much the add-on. I think the add-on was their idea, but the phone upgrades would have came from T-Mobile, Spectrum, Dish.
Okay, you're splitting hairs. Okay, I understand that everybody's
there is a little bit of semantics to it, but I think also the fact that like to kind of like, say for example what EM Tech is saying, he threw us a super chat. Salute to him. Imagine paying an installment for a phone plus $10 a month just to be locked to AT&T. But that was the problem we had with the whole T-Mobile marketing. They were saying, let us free you from the AT&T shackles. You got a locked phone at AT&T, just come to us. We'll give you a locked phone on T-Mobile. Like what?
And it worked.
Pink shackles.
Because they gained 1 million customers in the next quarter.
You traded blue shackles for magenta shackles.